are the griots. So the Atlanta Black Theater Festival is known around the world. So Atlanta, where you at? Where you at ATL? The Atlanta Black Theater Festival. Support, tell the stories that need to be told. It's up to us.
Out of the Atlanta Black Theater Festival, it is phenomenal. It is exciting and it's exhilarating. And I am so glad I came. The singing, the dancing, the cultural. Every family should come. Yes, and remember, it's for us and by us, and we should tell our own story. Thank
you. Yeah! Woo! We are back again, Tony.
Yes. I just love it when Jason Louder says, "Where you at, Atlanta? Where you at?" I love that intro.
That is my brother. He is so phenomenal. He is Atlanta.
He's Atlanta acting. You're right. You're absolutely right. Such a character actor and everything. But anyway, I am so happy to be here. This is our 3rd episode. Can you believe it's going so fast?
It is. It's almost a thing you never wanted to end, and so it may never end. So.
Yes, I'm having so much fun with Let's Talk Theater. It's not even funny. So I want to welcome everybody out there. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Please come on in. Come on in.
Yes, absolutely. We are so blessed. We are so blessed today that I'm. When you get started with something and people support you, and this is from the bottom of my heart, when people support your vision and your dream and they pour into it and it's not theirs. So, think about how hard it is to pour into somebody else's dream and vision because they don't have it. But when they see it and then they move along in their career and they stop in and they check in on you, I feel so blessed. And this is the story of the ABTF relationship with Ursula Robinson from day one, when she started bringing her students and kept bringing her students. And we didn't have any money. So she was raising the money and bringing her students from South Carolina State, and then moving, and then she did a one-woman show, which we'll talk about later, and won an award. And she was always busy creating her craft. And something she might not even remember, when we did 2 years of a summer camp for teenagers to teach speaking, she even came to teach at the summer camp. So when I tell you, Ursula has been here since day one. That's why this is so special to me, because I want to get a chance or the opportunity to celebrate her. But I'm going to tell you more about Ursula. Ursula had, you know what? We didn't even introduce ourselves. We just everybody know me. I'm Tony Simmons-Henson, and I'm the founding executive director of the Atlanta Black Theater Festival, the producers of Let's Talk Theater Live. And
yes, and I am Winston Wilson. I've been the board president of the ABTF for the last number of years. It's the honor of my life to serve as the board president. I have learned so much what Tony just said about connecting with people and being with people. It has been just an honor to be part of this. So I'm so jazzed, Tony, about who we're going to talk to today. Oh my gosh, this is phenomenal.
Yes, it is. But Ursula O. Robinson has been described as vibrant, electrifying, unstoppable. And she embodies the essence of an artist whose passion ignites every stage she graces. As the drama program coordinator and tenured professor of drama at South Carolina State University, she transforms dreamers into dynamic creators, shaping the next generation of artists. An award-winning playwright with the visionary artistic director Ursula O. Robinson Productions, UORP. She crafts bespoke artistic works that heal, educate, entertain, and liberate minds. Whether she's commanding the screen in movies, captivating audiences in television commercials, or shining in new media projects, Ursula is living her dream as a celebrated actress. A woman of faith and creativity, she serves as the chair of the Creative Spiritual Arts Movement at Spiritual Foundation Ministries in Orangeburg, South Carolina. She's still a hometown church girl, using her divine gifts to uplift and inspire. As a two-time Toastmasters International District 58 humorous speech champion, and that is not easy to achieve. She has mastered the art of captivating audiences with her sharp wit and undeniable charm. Known for her powerful one-woman shows, side-splitting comedy acts, and personalized monologues, Ursula's artistry knows no bounds. With a BA in English, a BA in theater arts, has 2 BAs, count them, 1, 2, and an FFA in acting. Her expertise is as vast as her imagination. From her award-winning performances to her ability to create transformative art, Ursula is a true luminary. She believes art poses a divine power to change lives, and through her boundless talent, she is doing just that. I'm going to welcome, with my heart in my hand, to the incredible Ursula O. Robinson. Clap it up.
Ursula.
Hello, I love it. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Tony.
Oh, man, you deserve every word.
I know it. Thank you. I was just saying, being here is like being with family, because I've been what they say, down, 10 toes down, the Atlanta Black people, because I think you do wonderful work. You provide such great opportunities, and I met so many wonderful people through that, and my students have learned so much and have grown so much. So I appreciate, one, the opportunity to talk to you, but also I appreciate how you support what I do and what others do. And so I'm so thankful to be here and thankful to be with this amazing group of people.
It's so awesome.
Yes. Well, go ahead, Wilson. You kick it off.
So, Ursula, obviously, Tony just went through this amazing background about what you've done in over your whole career. I really want to just get to like really right now and telling us you're doing something for the ABTF that we're going to talk about here in a minute. But tell us what's on the horizon for you here in the near future.
Well, I have several projects that are in post-production, so you'll be seeing me in film and in a television series. And the next 2 projects that are coming out, I actually have the opportunity to play people who are actually living. And so to me, it was a great opportunity, because I had to create characters for people who are actually real people. And it's a different kind of skill set to try to capture the essence of someone. Now, of course, I look sort of like the people, but I'm not exactly, so I had to do some work with it, and I love it. And of course, I am doing bringing Skinny back, which is a one-woman show, and I'm also working on another one-woman show, which is about being single.
Oh, that's breaking. Oh my gosh, that's breaking. Okay.
Yes.
We just heard it.
Yes, heard it. It's coming.
We just heard it. First one.
Let's
talk it alive. All right, so you're back on the stage, and it's been a minute, Ursula.
Yeah,
it's been a minute. How long has it been since you were on the stage?
I've done some stuff, mostly speaking. I do a lot of speaking. And so that's kind of it. But like doing like a show by myself, it's been a long time since I've done Skinny. So I was just honored. I'm honored to be a part of what you're doing and to bring Skinny back, especially since Skinny won an award for Best Writer at, I don't want to call out the year, because I can't remember the exact year.
I think it was 2013 or 2013. I think it was the second year or the third year.
And so I've done it lots of different places. I've taken it to different places. It's a show that's easy to mount, but it is a story that is impactful. I've done it in churches. I've done it in community centers. I've done it all different kind of places. I've even done it in some museums. So it's a great portable show, but it speaks to people people that folks have forgotten, and if you feel like nobody understands you or that you've always been the outcast, then you need to come see Skinny. Go through the voice of Divine. We welcome you to the divine realm of reality where everything is upside down and fat is in, honey, and fat is back. And we live in a world now where BBWs, super BBWs, ultra super BBWs, people have gotten them a whole life on online and in all these different shows and stuff. But let's talk about the thick thigh, no girdle truth about being a big girl or a big person in this world. Yeah.
Well, you let the cat out the bag. We are so happy to have you. You are our featured artist or performance for the closing gala.
Yes.
And I just love that. And that's going to be on August the 30th at the Hilton Hotel at 9 p.m. So come out and see Ursula's award-winning performance of Skinny. And I love this little tagline you got. Thick thighs, no girdle, all truth. Oh my God. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal.
And I want people to know this is not a you know how some people, oh, you need to lose weight in order to be, you know, the great person. No, this ain't that thing. And it's not, I'm because I have gone to things and I'm like, oh, and they make you feel bad for being big. No, this is not it. This is empowerment. This is, and even if you're not a big person, this is an opportunity to hear a story of this woman as she travels through the world trying to find her Skinny. Everybody has a Skinny. And where's Skinny? Skinny is a happy place where everything that you want is done. Your body is perfect. Your life is perfect. You're rich. Your husband look good. Your kids look good. All that. That is Skinny. Everybody has a Skinny.
Wow.
Just who you are depends upon what your Skinny is. And this is about this one woman's journey to that Skinny place. I have found that I have not met anyone who was happy 100% with their body. Never. Wow. And I could have just missed you if you're watching and you were 100%. I'm sorry that I missed you. But most people want to change something. And they're stuck. They could be beautiful. I meet beautiful people. I have friends who are, who are acclaimed artists, celebrities and everything, and they would love to change something. If they could just tweak this, if they could just do this. And this is a play to let you understand, embrace, love, whatever you're given.
That's right.
Well, we got a question from the audience. They said, what city? I was like, and I'm getting to tell you, the Atlanta Black Theater Festival is in Atlanta.
It's in the A, so you got to come through to the A, no matter where you're.
Yes. So I guess I failed to say that. Thank you so much, Sugar, the stage play, for reminding us that we didn't even mention that it's going to be at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival.
Atlanta Black Theater Festival.
We just assume that everybody knows about it, because it's such an iconic experience. So, but I just wanted to interject that. But go ahead.
It's probably a good opportunity based on that, Tony, for us to tell everyone a little bit about the history of the ATL, because I got a burning question for Ursula. But maybe it's a couple of seconds you can talk a little bit about the history of the Atlanta Black Theater Festival and why we exist.
Yes. Wow. It's deep. But you know what? I really wanted to, I want to do that, but I want to just underscore something that Ursula just said, because I'm gonna confess on stage right now. I have a very poor self-body image. And I am working on it. And I'm at my age where I'm still working on it. And I don't think I'll ever resolve it. But when I look at pictures from past, and I'm like, you look great.
Right. Right.
What were you, I even thought I was fat on my wedding day. And I ain't been that.
Right. Right.
So I love this, but I want to say what I want to comment on about this, that men, because I don't want people to think that this is just a show for women. Because if we think that, then guess what? We will be an audience full of women. But let me say, I have a brother, I have a father, I have a husband, I have a son. They also have body self-image.
Right.
The conscious
I have never, ever in my entire life had a great feeling about my body. So I've had my own self-body image. People will say stuff, oh, yeah, you're looking okay, or you're looking good, or whatever. To me, it's like, well, who are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a universal thing. It crosses socioeconomic barriers. It crosses cultures and everything, because we're always looking for perfection. And my idea, just like I said, they're skinny. My idea of perfection is different. I was always told I was a big girl. I've always been big all my life, I thought. And my brother said, no, you haven't. And I went back and looked at the pictures and I was like, oh, I really wasn't. But why did I start dieting when I was 10? Why did I start doing these things? Because I was always told that I was fat, that I was big. I played football with the boys and I couldn't get taken down. I was a tomboy. I was the one that, it took about 4 or 5 guys to tackle me. So that just reconfirmed the idea that I was big. No, I was very muscular. I was a tomboy, believe it or not. Growing up, I was really into sports and everything.
Quick follow-up, but I think what it does is it speaks to the bigger issue of us as a people trying to fit in a box that was defined by somebody else, that was created by somebody else.
Right.
Which is why everybody needs to be there.
Yes.
This is why. It's not about being skinny.
Be there. And it's hilarious. It's funny. And this is something people are not used to. Every show that I do is interactive. So you as the audience get to participate.
That's fantastic.
And I may pull you up on stage and you'll be a part of the act, part of the performance. And it's definitely going to be that. It's very interactive.
I love this.
And I love that because I love theater that's in your face, that blurs that fourth wall, that comes in and goes, bow, woo, baby. And it takes you on a ride. And then when I drop you off, you go,
this is so awesome.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I've had reactions from men and I've had reactions from women. People come to me after the show and I have said things that nobody talks about. Nobody introduces you into the thick thigh culture. Nobody tells you the rules. Nobody tells you about, how people will judge your plate when you go out to eat. Yeah. And, if you watch now, when I wrote this play, we didn't really have that many reality shows about big people. We just had Biggest Loser, 600-pound. Now we have influencers. We have people in OnlyFans. We have people who have made the thick thigh life into money. And there are people out there with body positivity, talking about loving the skin that you are in.
Yeah.
It wasn't that way when I wrote it in 2013. No, I think I wrote it before then, which was, I think, in 2009, 27. We didn't have this kind of stuff happening in social media that is happening now, because big girls is naked now, honey. It's girls out here who's naked and they've never been. And now that we got these shots, honey, people out here who used to be big and taking these shots, and now they get naked because they're not big no more. It's people who are naked now. They've never been naked before.
Well, it's a revolution, and I want everybody to be there to witness this revolution.
Yes,
a revolution for the revolution. So I'm going to tell a little bit about, and I want to hear this question, this burning question you have, Winston. But I want to go back to your original question about how the Atlanta Black Theater Festival came to open up the doors for people like Ursula and create a platform for artists to perform. And it started in 2012. My sister and I, Wanda Simmons, co-founders, decided that this was a platform that we wanted to create. And it actually came after a emotional and financial personal disaster. And I heard the words from the good Lord above, 4 words, Atlanta Black Theater Festival. And we started getting to work on it. Wanda and I, as theater lovers and art lovers, we were originally born in New Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey, in the backyard of Broadway. So we've been exposed to theater and the arts forever. And I credit my mom, who pushed us in ballet, and I was the worst ballet dancer. But anyway, moving forward, what I realized was that there is no platform for girls like for shows like Skinny. There are very few platforms that cater to the Black audience. And so what I want to say for the first time is we're on the stage what Tyler Perry is to the screen.
That's right.
Creating new pathways.
Right.
But Tyler Perry got started on stage. And so we're just forging and keeping it going. What him, as he is a legend, and I give kudos to him and all creatives of color who have made it. But this is why we're here. But we cannot stay here unless you guys come out. So if you want to continue to keep it going, and we've been around for 14 years, and that's, to me, is an institution. That's an institutional. I think once you reach past 10 years, you become an institution. But one of the things that we do definitely want to do is to continue to grow. So we need you to do 3 things. We need you to sow, we need you to share, and we need you to, what's the third S? I don't forgot. But anyway, we show up. That's it. That's right. Show up. Show up, share, and sow. So those are the 3 things we need. And Atlanta Black Theater Festival, again.
Atlanta Black Theater Festival offers you the opportunity to see up and coming playwrights and producers, and you get introduced to new stories and new ideas. You get to connect and meet with people, some of them grassroots, some of them already established doing work. When you come, there's the creative part of it too, where you get to do workshops with creatives and learn different things. So it's not just plays, it's also an opportunity for you to grow. And I love it. If you have young people who are into theater, who want to be performers, or who want to be writers, this is a great place to bring them. Come listen to the people as they do their readings for the plays. Come see the plays, get immersed in what they're doing. And then also too, there's a vendor's market that is always so delicious to me, because I like I like theater and shopping. So listen, all that, I love acting, shopping, doing that stuff. So you got all of that in the same spot. But most of all, you could be the person who helps sow a seed into someone getting to the next level. You could be the person who comes and sees a story that changes your life. So there's so many different possibilities that can happen for you at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. Come out and be a part of it. Come out and bring your young people, because they do have a youth show that they do. And for several years, South Carolina State University Drama Program has done it. In fact, I wrote a show with one of my students and we won Best Writer. So that's where awesome. Would a college student get the opportunity to put their work in front of these professionals, a finished production in front of professionals and win an award. And so it has been very instrumental in helping my students and helping them understand what you need to do to make it into this business, but also too learning about being entrepreneurs. Because when you are what they call grassroots playwright, when you are producing on your own, when you're using your fund to make things happen, you need to learn how to be an entrepreneur. Because sometimes as artists, we are creative, but we are not entrepreneurial. Am I saying it correctly?
Yeah.
You know what, business side. And you can learn that here. And it's a great opportunity. This is a stepping stone to so many different things. This is an opportunity for you to come and meet people who could take your play to their city.
That's awesome. What great advocacy. Thank you so much, Ursula. One thing I'll add to this is that this year's ABTF is going to be at the Samuel Jackson LaTanya Richardson Performing Arts Center at Spelman College. So we're going to be in the heart of the ABTF, in the heart of the A at the ABTF. So you got to come because all the HBCUs are going to be there. All the theater students who are matriculating through their stuff is going to be there. We're going to be right in the heart of the city this year.
Right. Oh, I love it.
So
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it.
I do want to just make sure everybody knows that we do have the Creative Arts Conference and Ursula's show. We actually have two venues. The LaTanya Richardson and Samuel L. Jackson Performing Arts Center on Spelman's campus is where most of the plays are, but we also have a huge Creative Arts Conference and then the closing gala where you'll see Ursula, and that's going to be at the Hilton Airport Hotel, Atlanta. So so check the website, check the ticket page for the address and where you can, the location, so you don't show up at one place and we're at another. So make sure you check that.
Definitely do that. And for those of you, we forgot to mention this, that some of you may know me already from Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black or in Black. Some of you may have seen me on Hightown, which is getting a resurgence. They're about to push it on, I think it's on either Netflix or Hulu. They're about to push Hightown, so you can come see me on that. So if you see me in any of those venues, come out and see what I do on the stage. I started in theater. I started acting when I was probably around 6 or 7. And so I've been doing this for a long time. I love the stage. I love entertaining people. I want you to come out. So not only will you see my show, but you'll also get to see the award show, see the people who have won. And then it's the party right after. Right, Tony?
That's right.
That's right. You're going to see a show. You're going to see some awards. And you're going to get your boogie down. There's always a good party now. Now, let me tell you something. What Tony said about my students. She said, your students, they are the life of the party. Now, my kids,
really,
my students,
that's so surprising.
They understand the assignment. When we come and we have a good time the entire time. So when you purchase your ticket, you're going to see the show, you're going to see the award show, and then you're going to have a reception and a party. So if I were you, put your boogie shoes on. You're going to laugh. You're going to have a great time. You're going to be able to celebrate people. And then, honey, it is what? It's like having a birthday party with 3 events. And if you know anything about me, honey, whenever I do something, I always got multiplicity going on, honey. So here you are, an opportunity to be multiplied. And have this great opportunity. Come out and meet other people. I'm inviting all of my friends in Atlanta to come on through and be a part of what we're doing and just have a great time. We're celebrating life, being alive, because somebody didn't wake up this morning. I know this is my preaching part. Someone didn't wake up this morning, but you did. Make sure you wake up on August 30th and come see me.
Yeah. I tell people that when they ask me how am I doing, I say, well, I got up and I put 2 feet across the bed.
Amen.
So it's a good day.
It's a good day.
No matter what else is occurring, it's just a good day that's happening.
It's a great day. It's a great day to be alive. I'm
You know,
so excited to be doing this performance. And let me just say, Miss Toni, I thank you for the opportunity. I have been working and just doing a lot of things. So when you came to me and this idea came, and I was like, oh yes. So here's my chance to put this back out there in the world. I kept trying to do it, but things kept coming up, shows and stuff and things. And I'm still doing, still doing my acting and everything. And I could go into a whole long story about how, because of my weight, I didn't go into television and film. I felt when I was younger that the world wouldn't embrace me. And it was my lack of confidence in what I brought physically. Now, I've never doubted my ability to act, but I was thinking they just want skinny, beautiful people. And I am living proof that that is not the case. So when I decided to live my dream and it wasn't long before God opened doors, because this is where I was supposed to be. These opportunities were always waiting for me to show up. And I thank God for that. And I thank God for how Toni has had a part in that, because when I brought Skinny to the Atlanta Black Theater Festival, it was my first time really kind of getting into the theater world with this particular play in our community. So it's been great. Oh, look at Vicky. Hey, Miss Vicky.
hey, Vicky, thanks everyone.
Yes.
Everyone who's putting their comments in. This is fantastic comments.
Oh, thank you. Come out and let's just have a great time. I think you're going to enjoy the show. For those of you who have seen it before, and I don't know if you've seen it before, and I remember the reception from the people of the Atlanta Black Theater Festival after the performance. People stopped me and people were talking to me, and they just loved the show, but they were so embraceful. They were embracing. I like to make up words. They were embraceful. Because I have a poetic license. I'm sorry if I didn't tell you that at the beginning. I have a poetic license, so I'm allowed to make up words. They were very embraceful of what I did and of who I was. And it was such an affirmation for me, because I was accepted in this professional level theater world. It's one thing to go around and do a message and do these things, but it's another for your peers to be like, girl, you did that. And I'm so thankful for Atlanta Black Theater Festival offering me the opportunity to get validation on the work that I was already, presenting. And I'm thankful for that.
You answered the question that I was going to ask earlier on, Ursula, about what excites you, but you've been telling us what excites you and what energizes you. Have you always been in theater from a young age, or tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, let me just tell you, I started acting with my family. Well, it first started off with there's in every family, when the nieces and nephews and cousins, when the family started having kids, where it was 8 of us, all of us steps months apart, and it was 8 of us, right? And so I had an aunt who was maybe 10 years older than me and everything, and so she decided that since she had to babysit us, she was going to put us to work. So we started doing caroling, and my grandmother made us go caroling with her, right? Then my other aunt, who was a professor at North Carolina A&T, said, oh, we don't need to just do Christmas carols. Let's do a nativity scene. Oh, wow. So then for the Christmas, we all get together, take my grandmother's good towels and her sheets. And, my grandmother put out her Christmas stuff, and we take our Christmas stuff and we wrap it around our heads and do everything. And she'd be fussing, but she never stopped us. And then we would do the nativity scene, right? And whoever the new baby was in the family was baby Jesus. So then my same aunt, and she said, well, let's add talent to it. And so then it became the Christmas show. So every year we were doing a Christmas show. Wow. And I'm thankful too that my mother is a classically trained opera singer. She's a performer. So she didn't have an issue or problem with me pursuing this goal. So I've been acting really since I was about 6 or 7, and I have had the opportunity to do so many things because of that. I performed in church. I started doing monologues in church and started being for Black History Month, honey. I was always busy from a very young age. I wrote a really short haiku. My mother loved it. I think I might have been 7 or 8. And I got up in front of the church and did my poem. My mother said, yeah, you can get up in front of people and do it. So I've been in front of people for a very long time. And so this is what I have been doing. Listen, all my cousins and everybody stopped doing the Christmas show. I didn't do the show until I was a sophomore.
Your calling was definitely there. So Ursula, we obviously got you coming to the show, but if other people want to plug in and get in contact with you, how can they do that? Yeah, tell us about that.
You can reach me at UrsulaORobinson@gmail.com. And I'm Ursula O. Robinson on all of social media. I'm Ursula O. Robinson on TikTok, Ursula O. Robinson on Instagram, Ursula O. Robinson on Facebook. You can reach me through any of those venues. I'm also the head of the drama program at South Carolina State University, and you can email me through that genre. And so, yeah, it's so many ways you can get in contact with me. And for those of you who think that your dream is just something you could twirl around and twist in your head and it could just stay a dream, I'm letting you know you can live your dream. Once you step out into what God has purpose for your life, I promise you the opportunities will meet you. But you have to make that first step. My platform is live your dream. I teach my students to live your dream. Sometimes young people are so afraid. They have so many fears about so many different things. But I tell them, you're young enough to go through a whole lot of different stuff, and you can change your mind about a lot of different things. But I'm telling you, your happiness, your satisfaction with life will come from you living your dream. I tell people I didn't start acting and getting back into this profession on television and film until I was at what people say near retirement. But yeah, no, baby, I'm doing this till I go see the Lord. Till the glory comes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to act because this is what feeds me. If you are sitting on your dream, and you are talking to other people about, yeah, maybe this, then the other, don't do it anymore. Live your dream. If you're 50, 60, 70 years old, live your dream. And I made this speech somewhere, and I had this man come in his 70s who was just starting to live his dream. And let me tell you something. There is no age limit. There is nothing to stop you but you. Do you want to be on your deathbed thinking about, man, I should have. I had this wonderful invention and never did it. My pastor just got a patent, and he is 60. He got a patent. And so I have people around me and mentors who are living their dream, who are pushing me to live my dream. And here is your push. Knock, knock. It's the message. This is saying, live your dream.
That is so inspirational, Ursula. I'm gonna be presumptuous that you are going to come back. We ask you to come back to the show.
Oh, yeah.
In the future. That's gonna be awesome.
I definitely. One of the other things I like to do is talk to.
Well, I can tell you, we're out of time, but thank you so much, Ursula, for stopping by. And thank you for, I really want to say thank you for who you are.
Yeah.
You live authentically, and you give, not only do you live authentically, but you don't know it, but you give people permission to do the same. And so that to me is your biggest gift. your heart, and then the way you live so authentically. I love you to pieces. And I just want to remind everybody, please come check us out at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. We're Labor Day weekend. We have so much on the menu that I can't even break it down. Just go to the website, get your tickets and passes, get the list of things. We kick it off Friday night. Like Ursula said, we like to party. So we kick it off with a networking reception. And that'll be at the Hilton Atlanta Airport Hotel. But everything is on the website. And then that Thursday night, then Friday, all day long, is a conference. It's a creative arts conference. So we have film screenings, we have workshops, we have master classes. And we have stage readings. So the thing I love about our creative arts conference is not just for artists. It's for art enthusiasts, because what you get to do is you get to sit in on groundbreaking work.
Yes.
Innovative theater. And you could be in the audience for the next blockbuster, the next in the audience for what the up and coming next show that's headed to New York or Broadway or wherever. Because I can tell you right now, there are people who have used the Atlanta Black Theater Festival as a springboard for their careers. And I can name, the list is so long, I don't even want to start, where they found themselves at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival and then found themselves on Netflix and Beauty and Black.
Yes.
Yes, I want. We can have a whole podcast about that one. Yes.
Exactly. So imagine yeah, right? We could. So we are a staple in the community. If you haven't heard about us, spread the word. We've been here for 14 years. I don't know how you couldn't miss, but spread the word. If you love culture, you love being Black in America, and you need to just that affirmation and love. Our love is our secret sauce. And then on Saturday, that's when we all head over to the Spelman College's brand new, spanking new, Latanya Richardson and Samuel L. Jackson Performing Arts Center. And I believe that we are the first major event since the ribbon breaking. They just put the ribbon in February.
We are christening the thing.
We are the first. Yes, it is. So we're making history. Come and be a part of it. It is an intimate space. So you get that, like that, what Ursula talked about, that immersive feeling and just up close and personal with the future stars of United States, the future storytellers in American theater. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a fantastic day. Share this link and join us. We're next coming back, right? Let's Talk Theater Live. But go to the website right now. Get your ticket, because tickets are very limited. The space is very limited, and the tickets are limited. So don't delay. Don't walk, run. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Ursula. What a wonderful conversation.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. And Tony, I would like to say this. Ever since you have said this to me, I always keep this. It's until the what? Until the lion learns to tell his story, the hunter will always be glorified. And here you come to hear these stories from our culture, and you get to learn things. There are shows that I have seen that have sparked one creative energy and flow in me to create something else, but also that have taught me, that have caused me to grow. There are stories that have touched me in ways that I didn't know I could be touched, and it has happened at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival.
Wow. Well, on that note, there's nothing left to say.
So important for us to do as creatives, to not be isolated and to surround ourselves with brilliance and creativity, to bounce ideas off of one another, because that's what we do as Black people. This is what culture is all about. This is what we are supposed to do, share ideas, and this is an important place to be, the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. It is such a needed space for creative people to just get focused, to be more self-aware about what it is that we're doing, to ask questions, to network, and just to be around beautiful people. Ashe.